Hey everyone, it's Chris, and today I want to share with you just a quick little tip video on how to line up the new stamps from Fabulous Holiday Labels, a new stamp set by Melanie Menschinger. And these stamps from Gina K's Designs coordinate with the Fabulous Labels dies that Melanie released previously. And I'm just going to show you a little tip on how to use your MISTI to line these up. Now I started with this label die, and I've cut the oval. I stamped it first, and then I used the oval die to cut it out. And now I'm going to assemble a larger label using the large label die. Now I'm saved the positive and negative of this die image, and I am going to line up the smaller pieces to make the edges of this label. So I'm using my MISTI and the grid pad that comes with it, and I'm just going to line up that little image that's going to go on the edge of that label die. First, I'm going to stamp it onto the grid pad, and then I'm going to use the negative to line it up so I can stamp it perfectly and emboss it onto my die cut. So I've stamped it in blue denim ink. However, I will be using VersaFine and heat embossing. But here I'm going to use both that oval and the negative. I'm going to place these in the correct position so that I know that that stamped image is going to go in the very perfect spot. So once I have this lined up, I'm going to use my magnets to hold it in place. And I'm going to use a couple of magnets. I don't want it to shift. So I'm going to remove the oval, and then I'm just going to pop that die cut in. First, I'm going to use my anti-static little embossing buddy and make sure that my embossing powder sticks only where I want it to. And then I'm going to ink that up with Versamark ink. And then I will heat emboss that using the white Gina K embossing powder. And now I need to stamp the other side. But I don't need to move my stamp because it's already in my MISTI, and my label, the negative, is already lined up in the perfect spot. All I need to do is flip that label over. So I'm just going to line that up, use my embossing buddy, and re-stamp that with a Versamark ink. Now I can heat emboss this side. I'm going to make sure that I have that completely coated and melt that powder, and then I can assemble my label. Now I am going to put my don't open till December 25th, and then I've also used the smaller oval, and I have die cut a piece of white cardstock, and I have used a foam blender, and I have inked that up and also added the little reindeer that's also part of Fabulous Holiday Labels. Thanks for watching.